Radhe Radhe everyone. Hello, hi, namaste. This is Mansha and today I'm going to talk about Saturn in the sign of Taurus. Saturn in Aries has already been uploaded on my channel, so you can go and check out that. And Saturn in different houses, that is from 1st house to 12th house, are already, all the videos are already there on my channel. Now in this video we are going to talk about Saturn in the sign of Taurus. We know that Taurus is the second house of the zodiac belt. Second house is in Hindi we popularly called as Dhan Kutum Vani. Okay, so it is the sign of hoarded assets, hoarded wealth, liquid money, and all the luxuries and conveniences in life. In fact, it is a sign whose ruler is best friend of Saturn, that is Venus. Saturn only has two best friends, and that is Mercury and Venus. So in the another sign of Venus, that is the sign of Libra, Saturn is exalted. Here Saturn is again in the sign of friend, but not exalted. So what are the consequences in case you have Saturn in the sign of Taurus? Let's talk about that. Okay, so we know that Saturn is a planet of limitations, boundaries, restrictions. So for example, if you're living in a hostel and you are there in a hostel, and there are rules like you have to come back by say 8 p.m. or something. So there are rules and boundaries. So Saturn is also discipline, structure, rules, law and order. The things that we do not like in our lives, like delays, frustration, failure. Saturn, whenever Saturn is in any sign, you get the results from that sign or of that sign only when you work like really hard. Like for example, in my case, Saturn is in the sign of Sagittarius. So I have done philosophy honors, a sign which Sagittarius also represent philosophy, because Sagittarius is the original 9th house of the zodiac belt. So I can tell you that taking philosophy was the biggest ever decision of my life, and I actually topped my exam, and I only know that how hard I studied for that exam. And then 9th house also represents zodiac belt, also represent law. So I did law, and law was also like really tough. And all of you who will agree that law from Delhi University is like really tough. First of all, cracking the entrance, and then clearing all the semesters. Anyway, so whenever Saturn is any sign, if you want to get the results from that sign, of that sign, you have to work like really hard. Saturn is going to test you like a tough lover. Okay, you really want me? It will be like, do you really want me, or you are just playing with me? You really want me, or are you just kind of flirting with me? So since Taurus is the sign of liquid money, all the luxuries and conveniences and hoarded wealth, assets, luxuries, which a sign which is ruled by Venus. So in the early life, what happens is that this person, whosoever has Saturn in the sign of Taurus, faces really dearth of money in the beginning of life. You will feel that why I have so much scarcity of my money in my life. So in the beginning, there is so much scarcity of money in the life. There is dearth of money in the life. And so these people, they become very practical. They become very frugal. They know the importance of money. They know that where they have to spend, how much they have to spend, whether they should buy this car, and they should take a loan in buying this car, or a small car would work. They know they are not going to spend money just for the sake of society, that okay, my bajuwala has also bought a BMW, so I'm also gonna spend that much money and get a BMW. They'll get a BMW only if it is for their status, and that status will help them in making further money. Because sometimes if you live in a society, like I think I was watching Pankaj Tripathi ji's video, the famous actor of Bollywood, and he was saying that he's also not very fan of big cars, but then he had to buy that big car just to show his status in Bollywood, because that is all glamorous world. And then sometimes you have to show that your standard of living is like really good, and so you have to pay me really well, and then only I can work in your film. So it will be like that. So Saturn people will only spend money wherever there will be a necessity. They're not going to be that, okay, I also want to buy this, so let's spend this. So I also want to buy this, so let's spend this. They become, because in the beginning of life, they have seen scarcity of money. In the beginning of life, they have seen dearth of money, and that lesson, that has become a big lesson in their life for their entire life. That has shaped their perception, their vision towards money. That money is something that, okay, money is the king, money is the Raja of Kali Yuga. If you have money, then you can actually make your life easy. Money can't buy you happiness, but definitely can make your life easy. And at least can give you a mobile phone, internet, and you can watch videos also. So money definitely is very important. You can't buy happiness, it is said that, but definitely you can make your life easy, and that you can afford a flight to wherever you want to go, and maybe there you will find peace, at least for momentary peace you'll get. So money is definitely important. So these people in the beginning of life, they have seen so much scarcity of money, dearth of money in their family, that they have become very practical. They know how to spend money, where to spend money, and what requires spending. So this is what Saturn teaches them, and they learn very well. Taurus is a sign which also represents classical arts and culture. So in case, somebody who has Saturn in the sign of Taurus, they can achieve, because Venus, it is a Venetian sign, sign of art and culture. So if you really want to get any result from that area of life, that is the art and culture area of life, you have to show the perseverance, the kind of perseverance which Saturn likes. The hard work that Saturn is mandatory in the case of Saturn. If you're going to be like really kind of, okay, I'll not be dedicated, I'll just flirt with this thing. So then it is not gonna happen. Flirting doesn't work with Saturn. Then Saturn is gonna bully you. If you really want to get results from Saturn, you have to work, you have to show your dedication, a passion, hard work, perseverance, patience, that this is the only thing that I want in life and nothing else, man or woman. Then you definitely get results. That is a surety with Saturn. That's a surety definitely not with other planets, particularly Rahu Ketu. Like Rahu Ketu give you quick, particularly Rahu gives you like very quick fame. But that is not with the case of Saturn. Saturn gives you something after a lot of hard work and dedication and patience and perseverance, and seeing that you are like really committed to me, like how we are committed in a relationship. Okay, you are committed in a way that that for the last 10 years you have not seen any other thing but this thing. So now let me just reward you. It's like that. So Taurus is a sign which consists of 2.5 nakshatras, and which are Rohini, Kritika, and Mrigashira. So in case your Saturn is in Rohini, then the results will be different. In Kritika, then it will be different, and Mrigashira, obviously the results will be different. So regarding Saturn in nakshatras, I'm going to talk next after finishing this series of Saturn in signs. So I would suggest you that stay tuned, and in case you have any questions, like always, then you can put your questions in the comment box, or you can, if you want to book a consultation with me, you want to discuss about your chart, want to know about Saturn in your Kundli, then you can go to this website, or you can send me an email as well. Okay, my website, you will also find the articles written by me. Okay, so I hope you like this video. In case you have Saturn in Taurus, or in case you know somebody who has Saturn in Taurus, you're facing challenges with money, you want to know the remedies, then there will be, I would suggest you that there is only one remedy with Saturn, and that you become very serious towards money. You should stop spending money carelessly. Saturn is there in the sign of Taurus to teach you the lessons of money, luxuries, particularly hoarded wealth and assets, finances. So if you have learned your lesson with hoarded wealth, assets and finances, then of course you have learned the lesson that Saturn wanted to teach you in this life. Then there'll be no problem. But in the beginning of life, definitely you can face scarcity of money, scarcity of liquid money and assets. You'll be like, why I'm not able to save money, why I'm not able to earn also the kind of qualification that I have, why I'm not able to earn that much. This ex person, he is not that qualified or she's not that qualified but still earning more than me, and I am so much qualified, overqualified, and still earning less. Then what is the reason, man? Okay, so this is the lesson that Saturn wants to teach you, and in case you have learned the lesson, then Saturn makes your life easy. Then you become very practical, very disciplined towards money, which Saturn wanted to teach you in this life. Okay, I hope you like this video. In case you did, then give a thumbs up and share with your friends who like astrology, and stay tuned for more, because I'm going to come up with Saturn in Gemini, Cancer, and till Saturn in Pisces. So stay tuned, and Hare Krishna.